Firstly, on Killer Drake, now we have to stay with the killers because we are more scared of the police. This definitely is not like real life at all.
My career was everything to me. It was the only thing to give me purpose. The only thing that made me feel like I had a soul. Like I was good for something. Like I existed. That bastard. He stole my very life from me. You might as well say he stole my soul. That's why no matter what, I'm going to get my revenge. Oh, su puta madre.
So let's finish this shit.
Anyway, what do you say about some breakfast? Well, brunch rather. Also made some choco pistachio cookies and I can make you something to drink. Maybe some tuna rice balls too, so you have something more filling. There's some leftovers for lunch. I don't want to bother you, well, more than I am. Nonsense, I'm no bother at all. I'm not a barista and cook cause I need to save money or anything, I just enjoy doing it. Now, what would you like to drink? I'm not really in the mood for coffee, but I still like something that gives me a burst of energy. Right on. Right on. Arthur heads into the kitchen and, just as quickly as yesterday, prepares a drink with all its expertise of a trained barista. Cute. Since you said you didn't want any coffee, but were hoping for a drink to give you an energy boost, I thought of making you a masala chai. It has caffeine too, but not as much as coffee. The spiciness should help you feel less groggy. Arthur places the cup right next to us, so I end up sitting next to him on the couch. I'll be right back, going to make another cup of coffee and get the rice balls from the fridge. Once Arthur is out of sight, Oz reaches for the plate of cookies and shoves them right in my face. Eat. I like that. Right. Yeah, they'll ever get used to their hospitality. This whole situation is so weird. Oh my god. The boys are treating me so well. They treat me so well. This is just like so typical female fantasy. Like, oh my god, the two mothers, so strong. I'm living with them now, and they're feeding me, and one of them is rude, and the other one is kind. And one of them has like a scar, and blue hair, and piercings, and their teeth are sharp like shark. Yeah, they like it. He's like a cat, and the other guy is like a bear. No, god damn it. Yeah, well, I ever get just whatever. After I grab one, Oz puts the plate back on the table, but doesn't take his eyes off me. He's like, what do you think? I go up and bring the cookie right on my lips, ready to be savored. I wish he didn't watch me so intent. Holy shit, these are so good! The moment I finish it, my hand goes right onto the plate to get at least two more. That's me. I never grab one. I never grab two. I always grab three. Well, sometimes I grab two. I grab two when I'm eating everything. Like I'm just going. No, actually no. I do grab three. Most of the time I do grab three cookies. Just like that's like the just a little bit. Three cookies. And if I want to eat more, two more cookies. 6 cookies? That's alright. That's okay. That's valid. Oz relaxes his eyes and pops out his chest. Ah, well, maybe they are. He lets out a big hearty laugh and goes back to his iced coffee. Oh, that sounds so good right now, though. But it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. dude, I don't have money. Fuck. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go for a fucking iced coffee. Nah. Zero modesty, huh? A few mouthfuls of chai later, Arthur comes back with his coffee and a plate of rice balls. He sits right next to me. That reminds me, Fauna, we need to talk about getting you more clothes. True. There's this website. Oh no, I now live with two guys and they feed me and buy me clothes. Like, bruh, come on, bruh. Can you be more obvious? There's this website Aussie and I use all the time that has a great selection and in many sizes. So you don't need to worry about getting something that doesn't fit you or feels too big. Arthur passes me his phone, placing it directly into one of my hands. My other hand is holding a rice bowl. A clothing store app called Essentia shows up on the screen. Please make sure to choose whatever you need. Can I choose for real? Can I really choose and wear the things that I'm wearing? Though still a bit hesitant, I nod and start scrolling through the phone and choose a couple of plain tops and pants in my size. Nothing too capacious. Arthur peeks at my selection over my shoulder. Is that all? Would you get any pajamas? He catches me right as I'm finishing my second rice bowl. I don't want to impose. Plus, I can always sleep with a plain t-shirt. House looks at me like I was speaking a forbidden word, and after seeing Arthur's horrified expression, I can see why. A plain t-shirt? Absolutely not. That's way too hot, milady. God damn it. Ugh. Have you seen the collection they have for pajamas? There's just so many cute options. You must choose one. I insist. I think I turn a switch on. If only you saw the bare pajamas they had last season. While Arthur rumbles on about the wonder of cute pajamas, he scoots closer to me and cups a hand near his mouth, as if he wanted to tell me a secret. You better let this one go unless you want him to talk your ear off about his fixation on cute clothes. Oh, that guy is so me. Every time, you are handsomer. You are. Shudders. Or worse, he's a bear obsession. I sigh, but eventually touch Arthur's shoulder to get his attention before his babbling can continue. Okay, you win. I'll get one too. I look down at the phone once again and click on the sleepwear section. My finger keeps scrolling the screen until one with an apple design catches my eye. Apple fixation. Oh, this one is right up my alley. I add it to the cart and hand back the phone to Arthur. Thank you so much for this, Arthur. It's generally kind of you. Of course. Think nothing of it. Still, I'd like to repay you somehow. You know, maybe I can do some housework. I appreciate that, Fauna, but it's really not necessary. I quite enjoy doing housework. Besides, the way you're doing to help out is by working out my cafe. What? Huh?
No.
You didn't really think all of this was for free, did you? It's not like you are wanted by the police and the police can come and see you and recognize you because of course you are yourself. It's not like there was like too many people earlier. Like, I know you didn't see it on the image, but it was implied that there were many people inside. So like, what the fuck? This is a terrible idea. Who the fuck thought of this? You didn't really think of all of us for free, did you? And I could always use a new helping hand at the cafe. You just want someone to wear the spare apron you've finished, don't Well, I don't mind. This sits much better with me anyway. I like to feel like a freeloader. Arthur claps his hands excited. Excellent. With just a few adjustments, I'm sure the apron will fit you like a glove. Before Arthur can go on another tangent, Oz stops him in his tracks by standing up from the couch. Can we please move on from the small talk now? I know about you, but I think what happened yesterday was pretty damn. I don't know about you, but what happened yesterday was pretty damn bad. Oz. No, he's right. There's a limit to how much we can try not to overthink it. At the end of the day, we got to address the elephant in the room. Alright. That's true. Thankfully, they couldn't get any recordings of Oz's face because the SD card from the security camera was full. My face... My face is one thing, but what about you? Isn't your face all over the police station being an ex-employee and all? Though, now that I think about it, you look a lot different than the picture they showed on TV. Was it an old one or something? Security camera aren't in every single room. There's only reserved for sections of the building like the detention center or the entrance. I don't know, but it wasn't... They weren't always full. Alright, whatever. I don't know. Stop thinking about it. It's almost 3 in the morning. As for my pictures being different, I paused, my hands clenched into fist. I was actually about to change it once I got promoted as a detective. But we all know how that went. Well, it's still good that you decided to wait until then. Otherwise, your most recent photo will have been all over the news. Yeah. Oz stares at me for a few seconds, but doesn't say anything. He puts on one hand behind his head and faces Arthur, as if he was trying to change the subject. Okay, moving along, there's that announcement about a new chief of police that's shady as fuck. What is he? The freaking Pope? I'm worried about that too. If he actually gets named as the chief of police, he have a lot more power than before. And we already seen what he's capable of. Chief Barris must have been a thorn on his side, and my idea was the perfect opportunity to get rid of him. And me. Don't forget about me. He really got greedy by wanting to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Pompous trash will have a piece of my face when he least expected it. The guy surely isn't winning any points, but let's not forget to have a really well thought out plan. Ozzy. This goes especially for you, Ozzy. I don't want to repeat of it last time. We ever let it go, man. Arthur's right. Aslan may be a sneaky douchebag, but he's not an idiot. If we want a chance to get to him, we'll have to really think it over to avoid making any mistakes. Or well, repeating them. I don't think anything we did yesterday will work again. There are a few seconds of uncomfortable silence until Arthur clears his throat.
Well,
I think I might be able to help. I have some connections that could give me some info about people in the police. Really? Dan! However, it will take a few days for me to make sure everything is legitimate. I don't know, man. You know, it's funny enough. I was just watching an old video of me. I was watching my compilation of the best of the Wolf Saga. Because I don't know, I was reminiscing of the past. And I just sound so cute, bro. I mean, I don't think like my voice has changed enough. You know, like that. It's not that different. But it's just I just can notice that I'm younger there, you know? I just can notice that I'm younger and more naive
and more dumb. You know, it's just it was kind of like, and one of the things that I always do, it's like, oh man, I don't know how to pronounce that. Legitimate. I was for a really long time just trying to pronounce a word. I don't remember what word because it was in a lot of videos. Oh, no, it must be annoying. I need to practice my English. I want to send you on a suicide mission. Besides, I believe it'll be important for fun to be trained appropriately. I raise an eyebrow. Don't you think I'm in the police, motherfucker? I'm already trained, motherfucker. You think because I'm a woman I can't fucking whoosh, you know? Train? What do you mean? You mean you guys are gonna train me to kill people now? I'm gonna be a killer now. Before Arthur can answer, Oz puts a hand on his shoulder. Arthur nods in understanding. Oz looks me straight in the eye with a kind of stare that's difficult to read. Is it rage, purpose, or sadness? Have you ever seen someone get killed before? Oh no! Oh shit! Oh fuck! The question is like a punch to the gut. I knew it. I knew it would come sooner or later, but actually hearing those words make me shudder unintentionality. Unintentionality? You don't even have to add that. Why did you say that? Unintentionally. Yeah. Unintentionality? The fuck? I squeeze my eyes shut and take a deep breath before answering. Right now, you know, I don't know if I pronounce the words wrong because I'm still not that good. You know, my English I guess is at 8% maybe. But also because I'm high, you know, sometimes when I'm high I'm trying to like I pronounce the words like a lot. On my Stone era. Very different from before too. Little me. Kind of cute. I squeeze my eyes shut and take a deep breath before answering. No. Never. Yeah. Thought so. But it's okay. I know very well what your job entails and I already said I was going to help. I don't know, girl. This is too much, girl. Whether I'm part of the killing or not. And I was going to have to get used to it anyway if I wanted to be at the oh yeah, because I was just a police officer. I wasn't even a detective. Yeah. That's all well and good, but that's not the only thing Artie meant with training, Bambi. It's not? What he's trying to say is that you lack stamina. Your body needs to be able to handle running around. Alright, okay. Just you calling me. Supposed to be a police officer. Should I be trained? Well, I guess. You know, I live in Mexico and they don't train them here. They're really fat and they don't even eat donuts. Alright? So what's the fun of it? Natalie. That's true. I have the one Oz to have to carry me around like a sack of potatoes every time I get short of breath. And that's not all. With tensions running so high right now, with you and Ozzy being on the news, you have to lay low for a while. This means being more stealthy and not leaving any calling cards for the time being. You have no choice. You have to choose a target who people think died for reasons unrelated to Tiger. That makes sense. Drawing attention to us is the last thing we want right now. What about the owner of Coven? The fashion brand? That's a good option. The owner, Mark Johnson, owns a fast fashion factory. What does he do? Does he like have like children making clothes for him or something? Ugh. Even I've heard horror stories from those. Like they sometimes steal ideas from smaller brands and such. Smaller brands and such. All right, you're talking about killing. I don't think that's like a dick move. Of course, they probably like probably they could have like 1 millions with their original ideas. The small brands, maybe I don't know. Maybe they just win $1 million because they're already like a established brand and people just buy whatever because it's that brand and not because it's an actually good product. Um, but what was I saying? Like to kill him for that, I don't think kill him for that. It's like that. I need like a bigger reason. All right, I need a bigger reason. Yes, which is especially granting to me, but sadly, that's not the worst part. Fast fashion companies get cheap labor from people, pay them peanuts, and sometimes don't even give them medical insurance despite their working environment being less than suitable. Not to mention, this lion ball in particular takes advantage of women. With every new detail that Arthur mentions, I notice us getting physically angrier. Oh, wait, I thought, okay. What is it? Not to mention, as particularly takes advantage of women. Yeah. With every new detail that Arthur mentions, I notice us getting physically angrier. And I'm not faring much better. One of the veins on my forehead feels like it's going to pop from how pronounced my frown is. My hands are also tightly clenched into fist. That man. Okay, should I go for the jail thing? Should I suffer a lot? Should I be sentenced to death? Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know. It sounds like a president or something. I don't know what to say. Oh my god, look at that face! Look at that face! I become hot. Hell yeah. I'm in this to suffer a lot. I think I should keep this to myself now. Anyway, seems like we're all on the same page, right? I'll devise the plan for these targets soon. I remember, no calling cards. Yeah, we'll be as stealthy as a cat or whatever. Arthur claps his hands once. Give me a second. I'm fidgeting with something that I got here. Give me a second. Arthur claps his hands once. Oh, man, that sucked. Okay, give me. I'll try again. Arthur claps his hands once. That was a little bit better, I guess. Good. Now, I know it's Friday, but since we have a lot to prepare, I will close the cafe for today. Monday should be good for Johnson. Meanwhile, I'll also think about options on how to stop King. Let me know if you have any ideas for that as well, okay? Especially you, Fauna. You're the one who knows him best. Right. Wrong. With what happened yesterday, I thought I know him as well as I thought. Still, I have to think of something. My future is on the line. Okay, we're done here. I think Bambi and I should go to the park and do some running. Excuse me? What, you think this is a joke? You couldn't even run 2 blocks without being out of breath, and when we were escaping... wait, what? How did I read that? You couldn't run 2 blocks without being out of breath when we were escaping. I don't know why I read it that way. That was a weird way to read it. I can work a miracle in 3 days. That will be fucking impossible. But it should be good enough to at least increase some of your energy. Point taken. Yeah. It's training time. I gotta go like, I don't know, I'm gonna be In my dreams. I didn't say a word. I just made sounds. Alright. I just thought we'd start tomorrow. Nah. You gotta start today. I'm saying while being extremely fat right now. Well, I'm not that extremely fat. Actually, I think I've been losing some weight, but yeah, I'm not better. I don't do exercise like a lot. You know, I walk a lot, but not physically exercise really. Wait, Dusty, if you're going to the park, I think we should first do something about faunas here. I know it's a very different. I know it's very different from what was shown on the news, but the colors is still the same. We can never be too careful. Good idea. That brings me back. I haven't dyed my hair since high school. Ugh, fine, but don't take too long, okay? Shouldn't take more than an hour. Oh, okay. I gotta like think about what is gonna be my color this time. Oh yeah, I think I know. I think it's pink, right? I think it's pink. I'll wait for you at Golden Meadow, Bambi. Don't call me Bambi. I don't like that. You can call me whatever you want, Arthur. We're hopping. We're hopping a step. Us walks down the stairs to head to the park. Don't worry about him. He just doesn't like waiting. Honestly, I can relate. In any case, have you decided which color you like to dye your hair? I'll help you, don't worry. I was thinking of dyeing it pink. It's one of my favorite colors. Maybe it's a bit flashy, but ironically, I think it will make me stand out less, since my natural hair color is auburn brown. I don't think so. No, I actually, which is darker. No, actually, you know what? Actually, no. I think it will be very noticeable. I think it will be very noticeable. They just wanted to make like an excuse to like a blue hair and pink hair. You know, like oh, they're the kind of same. You know, it's like give them a tie, whatever. Maybe okay, whatever. It's no. Oz will probably tell you that you look like one of those Thingamagicmons, or that round flying pink ball that absorbs powers. Oh, you mean Pokemons and Kirby? Alright, right. Wait, is he talking about Pokemon and Korby? Sorry, you went on a tangent there. You make a good point with the standing out last thing. I don't think it is. And pink is very cute. I think it'll suit you. Thank you, Arthur. I'm curious, you and Oz dye your hair as well, right?
Right on.
Right on. Anyway, right on. It's more like this, right? Right on. My natural hair color is dark brown and Oz is still ginger. Ginger? I know, right, but don't tell him I said that. Arthur puts a finger on his mouth. Of course he's a ginger. I've been watching a lot of soap operas, sorry. My lips are sealed. Wait, aren't you kind of ginger too? Well, whatever. Alright, come with me. Just a heads up, the quality won't be like that of a salon's. But I dye Ozzy's hair and mine all the time, so I promise it won't look bad at least. Now you just make me excited about how it's going to look. Arthur Lass and I follow him into a bigger bedroom of the house. Yeah, just pin my hair. I've been thinking about dyeing my hair. But I don't know what color. Should I go with the old YouTuber style where they're just painted the same color as their channel, you know? Or should I go with something, I don't know, that will suit me better? I didn't read this.
Okay, we're done, Fauna. Why don't you take a look at yourself in the mirror? That's a nice drawing. That's really good. I really like the art. Wow! You should also cut your hair. I think that will also help. Just cut your hair, put a lot of makeup, you know. Is this really me? I know that's a stupid question to ask myself, but I can't help it. Seeing my hair like this feels unreal. You gone speechless, like, what'd you see? Yes, I really appreciate your help, Arthur. I don't think it would have looked as nice if I had done it on my own. You give me too much credit, but I'm happy you like it. Now that your hair's all dry, you can go ahead and meet Ozzy. Well, are we gonna have like that cliche moment in the 2000s movie when the girl with glasses takes them off, put on a nice dress for the dance, and the guy that wasn't like too sure to date her was then sees her and he's like, "Whoa, who is she? Oh, that's Ramona. Ramona? No way!" You know what I mean? Arthur puts the hair dryer on top of the chair I've been sitting on and hands me a spare key. Will do. Alright. I tie my hair in a ponytail and put the key in my pants pocket. Don't go home too late now. Alright? Okay. Gosh, Arthur is definitely a mama bear, and I barely met him yesterday. Us. He may be a bit grumpy, but he's nice enough to want to help me train. Can I really honestly trust him? I should get going. When I arrive at the park, there are several people doing different activities. While some are walking and playing with their dogs, others are having picnics or basking in the sun. The remaining ones are forced on their workout routines, including us. That's a very nasty scar, dude. Like, it's like all over here, you know? What happened? Who burned you, dude? He's sitting on the grass and stretching his legs, one of them being bent while the other is straight. This is a nice moment to stretch. Actually, let me get them stretch. You should stretch too. It's always good. I've been like sitting down for a while. So be sure to also stretch, alright? You should do it. If you're watching this, I hope you stretch with me. It's really important. You know, like a little bit, you know, just like getting like your hands, you know, like really, really high, like if you want to touch the ceiling, you know? That's like a nice little stretch. Just a little bit. You don't have to do like much, you know? His hair is tied into a ponytail like the first time I saw him. I'm so not looking forward to this. The sound of my steps must have alerted him because he turned his head in my direction. I told you it was going to. Oz's eye with him for a few seconds before he stands up and walks over to me. Sorry for the wait. Wasn't he saying anything? Is my hair that weird? Interesting. Are you a fan of Korby? Oh my god, not you too. Artie said the same thing. I guess he's seen me play Korby's game a bunch of times. If you must know, I do like Korby. Who doesn't like Korby? Alright? If you don't like Korby, then you're a goddamn loser. I think Korby looks
Fuck off. Also, let me know if you want me to play all the Korby games, because I haven't played all the Korby games. I think I have played like 2 maybe. I think just finished 1. If you must know, I do like Korby, but that's not the way I choose pink. Pink is just one of my favorite colors. I love how pleasant it is to look at and how it can be warm and cheerful at the same time. It has a sort of calming effect on me. It's comforting. I get that. Really? Oh, come on, you must have figured out by now that blue is my favorite color. Well, but so is red. Oh, that's interesting. Usually people have a favorite between those two. Maybe because they're polar opposites. Oh, struggles. Yeah, my favorite color is blue, but I also like red, and I also like green. Those are my 3 favorite colors. For the wiki, I don't know if somebody's doing a wiki. I don't think anybody's gonna do a wiki. I think wikis are on real people are kind of weird, but I mean, I don't judge it, you know? It's like, okay, that's weird, but you do you, bro. I just like what they represent for me. It doesn't always have to be that deep. Sorry, I put you like another voice for a second. It doesn't always have to be that deep, you know? You just like what you like. I guess that's true. Well, for what it's worth, I think it suits you. Thank you. Damn him catching me off guard again with the out of the blue. Get it? Blue compliments. Anyway. Us claps once. Oh, give me a second. Us claps once. Well, you hear it just like, you know, it's not that good. I can do it better, alright? Look, listen. Kinda scares you. It's like it keeps you on your toes. Keeps you on your goddamn toes. I don't know if you noticed, but those are not the right clothes for training. Yeah. Then I forgot to change. Sorry I rushed here because I didn't want to make you wait anymore. Is this our first date? Fine, I'll let it go this time. But we're still exercising. Yes, sir! What is this music? What is this? What the fuck with the quality of this song? The quality of this song sucks. I make a salute as if Sauce were my captain, which he seems to appreciate. Cruising his arms and houses through his nose, ready for his first command. 2 series of 10 jumping jacks, go! My body immediately follows as if it was being led by us powerful boys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I don't jump very high. My arms and my legs coordinate is good enough. I'm not gonna do those because I live on a 2nd floor and these floors are not that like, they're not, you know, they can't hear me, I think. Though I don't jump very high, my arms and legs coordinate is good enough. Sadly, the same can be said about my speed. Yeah, man, you're almost here. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, but I feel like I'm already sweating my ass off. On your knees, baby, 20 push-ups. 20? Did I stutter? 20 push-ups, enough. Although I have plant position with my palms flat on the grass and right below my shoulders. I slowly, but why did I stay with that? No, I'm like, oh, cowboy. Slowly, my beloved, what the fuck? My elbows started bending low enough that my face almost touches the ground. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God, kill me now. Keep going, baby. His tone is slightly teasing, but also encouraging. Just a few more. Done. I raised my head to look at him with a radiant smile, proud of my work, only to be crushed by his next words.
You're running a lap after this.
Yeah, you gotta run. No! Lord have mercy. I didn't think my resistance was this bad. My whole body is spread out on the floor, and I'm panting hard.
Bambi.
Yeah, Paul squats next to me. I can barely find the energy to move my head to look at him. What? No, I was just gonna say it's been an hour. Really thought I made you work out more than that. Most people don't exercise more than an hour a day. He snorts. I'm not most people. Oz pats my shoulder. Alright, get up so we can go home. We'll continue tomorrow. Reggie starts to get back on his feet. I grab his sleeve on his hoodie.
Hey!
Ellie! Oz answers doesn't come right away. His eyes and mouth open so wide that for a moment it feels like I'm looking at a fish.
Yeah.
Then he sighs. Fucking hell. Yeah. I've got a Princess scare me. Princess scare me, you murderous beast. The fucking music is crazy. Oh, you're not Princess scaring me, but alright. I guess that's okay too. You look so gross up close. Okay. Still handsome though. Before I can even react, he picks me up from the ground and carries me on his back like I didn't wait to think. I was just going to say you could give me an arm to help me walk. You didn't have to literally carry me. Too late. But shut up, this is faster. Oh, yeah, but you better hold on tight if you don't want me to drop you. I quickly grab onto his neck for dear life, which makes us laugh. That's what I thought. Oh, this is so corny. As if we hadn't been exercising at all, Oz walks at a moderate pace with mean Tao. Neither of us talks. I simply concentrate on the sound of his steps, crunching a number of fallen leaves and the warmth of his back. His heartbeat is low, steady, soothing. A resounding contrast to what mine was just a few minutes ago. It almost makes me want to ask how someone with such a gentle sound could possibly be a cold-blooded killer. I open my mouth with the innate curiosity of my words teasing to be let out. No. I bite my lip and ask something different instead. Aren't I heavy? Oz glances at me over his shoulder with a raised eyebrow. He then looks back in front. You're fine. I see. Besides, he looks at me over his shoulder once again, this time with a grin. I'm fucking strong! I can help but laugh, which he doesn't seem to mind. We spend I wish it would be so funny if she didn't eat. She was like, flight. We spend the rest of the way back in comfortable silence. Those lovely birds. The moment we arrive at the cafe, Oz makes sure to put me down before we enter. Arthur greets us with a smile. He looks especially excited to see me. Fauna, your clothes have arrived. Really? Holy shit, that's fast even for them. Yes, I was surprised too. No, well surprised though. Wait, what? No, well surprised though. That's better. Arthur grabs an echo bag with several packages wrapped in tissue paper and places it in my hands. Here you go. Thank you. You're very welcome. Now why don't you both go take a shower, don't worry.
Found out we have more than one bedroom and take it easy while I cook dinner. All's Johns and nods before heading upstairs. Well, man. Fuck this. Are you sure you don't need any help? No, don't worry. I'm sure you're very tired already. What did I say with the same voice? I know. Haha. You're not wrong about that. God damn it. Besides, you start helping me out tomorrow at the cafe, so I need you to get plenty of rest. I can do that. Order smalls and I make my way upstairs to us, and I guess also my room. Okay, let's see now. Is he going to like come out of the shower and it's gonna be all hot and steamy? And I'm gonna have an orgasm right here, right now? Come on, bruh. You're gonna do it to me, bruh. Okay, let's see now. Wow. Once I finish opening all the packages, a good number of soft and comfy looking tops and pants lie on my bed, including the apple pajamas. There's a few pairs of socks too. How did he know I like apples? Oh wait, did I say that I want apple stuff? I don't know. I don't remember. Thank God, I really won't have to worry about not having clothes this week. And these are so neat. Bambi. Us. Fuck off and let me sleep. That's it. That's good, I guess. The word I was going to say died in my mouth when I see him already in his pajamas. Just how quickly did you shower? That was what I was thinking. Like if he just come out of sudden, like I was like, how did he? Strikes and greens. I told you I don't like beating around the bush. Does that mean like, you know, wash your pubic hair? Is that what you're trying to say? What is it? Your life motto? Unless that honor goes to your pajama stuff. Anyway, I'm just gonna tell you that you're afraid to use the bottom drawer of my wardrobe if you want. Oh, thanks. Also makes an it's whatever kind of gesture with his hands before sitting on his desk and opening his laptop. I'm gonna watch porn. Let's see. If you're looking at this, I already said what I was going to do. So if you look over here, it's your fault. Cause this is my life now, huh? Yeah, at least for a while. I'll quickly grab my pajamas and head over to the bathroom to take a quick shower. I gotta pee. Don't worry. Is it gonna say don't worry, be apple or something? If it says don't worry, be apple, I swear to fucking God. Hopefully, I don't wake. Huh? He's not in his bed. Us? Did he need to go to the toilet too? Are they planning to kill me? After leaving the bedroom and heading to the other one, for good measure in case Oz was using it, I make my way to the living room. I don't see her in the kitchen either. Where is he? Should I wake up Arthur? The thought of the front door closing takes me out of my trance. Soft, dull, as if he was trying to go unnoticed. I start walking down the stairs slowly, carefully, doing my best not to make so much as a peep. The room is dark, just like the rest of the house, so I managed to hide myself pretty well in the shadows, without needing to go all the way down into the cafe. Oz is standing in the middle of the room silent, wearing the same clothes and wig as whenever he embraces his tiger persona. He just kills someone, alright, but something feels off. I swallow hard as I internally encourage myself to go down one more step, step into a danger zone. Blood. I see blood. Ow! Ow! All over his face and clothes. Blood that is definitely not his. My hand clutches the front of my shirt, and I bite my lip hard so as not to scream. His eyes are intense, uncanny, and full of rage. They make me feel something. What does that makes me feel? Do I fear him? Do I feel curious about it? Or does that turn me off? That's what they are asking, alright? Like, what am I... Okay, what do I want? It's like, this is so easy, right? If I want to go for the good route, for the middle route, for the bad route, I guess. Just gotta choose, right? Just gotta choose what to say. So I don't know if I wanna go like full on maniac, or should I just keep it simple? Let's just say curiosity. I kind of like dress a person to make that kind of expression, to be released of their emotions and become pure and utter wits. You know, that's a good point. I actually like it. I like where this is going. Now, you know, you're giving these points, and now I'm getting excited. Maybe I should change my answer. Nothing to hold him back. I want to know. The sound of Haus's steps makes me calm around again. He's coming towards the stairs. Quickly, without making a noise still, I rush in the direction of Haus's room. I bolt to my bed and cover myself to the top of my head. What did that rhyme? I bolt to my bed and cover myself to the top of my head, not wanting to rest, looking suspicious. Alright, whatever. I wait. Did you even pee? He doesn't come. Instead, I hear the faint sound of running water from the nearby toilet. I better try to get some sleep. Whether I can or not is about to be seen. Yeah. 9 days until Aslan becomes the chief of police. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, this is a demo. And they did what I always do. What the fuck? So this is the end of the demo. I don't know if I'm gonna play the full game. If you want to see the full game, I guess I could follow it, you know, and see if they like pull it off. Like I do something, you know, like if you want me to like finish it, just, you know, play the full game when it's finished. Let me know in the comments. All right, let me know. Just let me know. All right, let me know in the comments if you want me to finish this game or whatever. Play the full game. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, comment, subscribe, give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's because you think it was a little bit corny. Have a nice day and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.